guys, welcome back to The Buzz. I'm Tara Bree, and you're watching Buzzworthy Businesses. Today, I am with Refik Eler of Elerlaw. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Wonderful as well. A little raspy, but doing great.
You're fine.
Thank you. So, tell me a little bit about Elerlaw. What is it that you practice?
Sure. Well, I practice trial law. I'm a private practitioner here in Jacksonville, Florida, and I've been doing it for about 31 years now. So I do family law, I do criminal defense, I do some civil law, anything really in the courtroom. If you're in the courtroom, that's where I'm at.
Nice. You said 31 years. I'm going to take it. You're not that old, so you started pretty young.
Yeah, well,
like,
I mean, I went right through college, law school, and started out as assistant state attorney here in Jacksonville with Ed Austin. That's a name in Jacksonville a lot of folks remember. He was the state attorney, went on to be mayor. And then I left after 3 or 4 years to go into the private practice of law, doing the same thing I'm basically doing now, which is family law, divorces, paternity, criminal defense, DUIs, traffic tickets, anything, like I said, that brings you in that courtroom. And then I did that for about 20 some odd years. And then I became chief assistant public defender here in Duval, Clay, and Nassau County for the last 8 years.
Nice.
And now I'm back in private practice enjoying it.
That's awesome, and congrats on that.
Well, thank you.
And what is it that drew you to the courtroom? Is it the trial aspect of it? Because I know some lawyers don't go to court. So
yeah, no, there's a variety of lawyers. There are appellate lawyers. There are insurance lawyers, contract lawyers. I like the courtroom. I call it the great leveling field. That's where both parties can come, and if they have a disagreement, they give it to the judge or jury, and things happen in the courtroom.
Definitely so. And what is your most impactful case that you've tried?
Well, I've tried a lot. There were several criminal cases where the stakes are really high. There are a lot of family law cases I do where, kids are involved and things of that nature, and a lot of emotion. I had a homicide trial many, many years ago of a German foreign national who was charged with a homicide, and he spoke very little English, and I have a little German background, so that was kind of neat for me to talk with him and represent him. He was ultimately acquitted and found not guilty, but so that was a high point I really enjoyed.
It sounds like it, and that's great that you got to use that bilingual thing. And
it was interesting. I'm not actually all fluent in German, but I could understand bits and pieces, and it really gave the client a lot of comfort, knowing that somebody was there to help him.
And you did great because you got acquitted. So
the jury did that. The jury did that.
I know. And what drew you to that type of law? I know you said it's hard working with children sometimes because that's such a sensitive subject.
That's a good question, because when I went to law school, I was really interested in the civil law, and I clerked for a securities firm doing prospectuses and things of that nature. And I had a course in law school. I went to Florida State University Law School, and they started a litigation skills seminar. And it was brand new, and I tried it, and I played the role of a prosecutor. And the professor indicated, that's a pretty good area for you. You did fairly well. Why don't you try to interview, because it was my third year of law school. And I did. I interviewed here in Jacksonville, and as I said, Mr. Austin's office hired me. And that's by nature in the courtroom every day, 5 days a week, trying cases. And it just seemed like I had a knack, and I enjoyed it. And I enjoy relating to people. I enjoy helping people. And so that's where I'm at.
Exactly. And what do you think it is that makes Elerlaw different than other trial lawyers or law firms?
So, what you see is what you get. I'm the lawyer. I'm the person from initial intake to if there's a trial. I'm accessible. I give people my cell numbers, easy contact. I try to talk in regular, non-legalese terms. I see a lot of folks during a tough time in their lives, whether it's a criminal case they're charged with or a family law case where they're going through a hard time, so they're emotional, and so I try to be accessible. I try to handle it, quickly, get them out of the court system, because we have a great court system in this country. It's the best in the world, our system of justice, but people usually want to get out of that system.
Yeah,
and so I realize that, and so I try to do it quickly, efficiently, with the expertise that I've learned over 31 years.
That is awesome. Well, if someone does want your services or they need a trial lawyer, how can they contact you?
They can contact me on the phone, 904-236-4300. I have a website, www.elerlaw.com. That's just like my last name, E-L-E-R, law.com. And that's the best way to do it.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Refik, for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Our pleasure. And thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next time at The Buzz.